Hey guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. You know how it is. Can't even get my words out already. Grab your teas, grab your coffees, and let's do this. Okay, before I start messing up my words even more, let's take a sip. Come on, let's go. Black coffee going on my Spyro coaster. And yes, guys, if you are new here today and into retrospectives, completing boxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and like to this video if you haven't already. And yes, we're going to continue our topic of conversation for this week, which are really awesome Nintendo Wii recommendations. Yeah. Now, yesterday we explored this bad boy. Super Mario Smash Bros. I still got that wrong. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Oh my god, let's just get it right here. And yeah, we had a really good old deep dive into the artsy gamer vibe, you know, looking at the front, the back, the manual and the disc. And I was really blown away how fantastic that manual was. It really was beautiful, you know, full color, going into depth with the mechanics of every character and how to just take out every single enemy. Yeah, really lovely. And because it was so awesome, I do want to revisit this today. Yeah, and actually take a little bit of a deeper dive into those mechanics of those awesome characters that you can play with, because yeah, there are so many, you know, you can deep dive into, isn't it? And yeah, I just want to share that with you. And then of course, looking at their lovely models, yeah, those character models are absolutely spot on, and it's a shame just not to maybe have a little deeper dive into that, I think. Yeah. But yes, again, here's my Nintendo Wii, still yet to plug it all in, but I will do at some stage. I think I did mention it, but there is a little bit of grime there that I do want to remove, so it is like a pristine copy. But yeah, when it's all plugged in, guys, I know a lot of people on here are my TikTok viewers as well. And yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a few lives in of some games. So yeah, please do get your recommendations in. I would love to know what you think would be good to, you know, go live with. Yeah, absolutely. But all right then, guys, let's take a sip. Let's take another sip so I can clench. Let's clench it. Cleanse my throat, shall I say? God, still can't get my words out. There we go. All right then, so I'm not gonna, you know, go into the depth of the front cover there, but I will just hold it up again for any of my artists in the room who may want to just pause the video, take a good old screenshot there, because it is an absolute beauty of a front cover. And I've said it before, I think Nintendo really were, I would say, the people at the top, you know, in front of Xbox, PlayStation, with regards to giving you some lovely box arts. Yeah, I mean, I thought PlayStation was up there, but ever since I had a good old rubble in my gaming community box of, I say, Nintendo Wii goodies, yeah, it has actually blown me away. It really has. So yeah, really lovely front cover. And again, we'll just, you know, give it the artsy gamer pop again. Beautiful disc. But we'll dive straight into the manual here. Okay then. And again, copy and paste, but I think it's absolutely awesome. Why not? If it is good, I don't mind that. And just flipping straight onto the back there, where you actually get every breakdown of every character's kind of like fighting style, I guess, and how you can absolutely go to town with killing your enemies. I think that's absolutely awesome, don't you think? So yeah, I'm just going to pick out I would say some really cool ones that I would love to share with you. Yeah, and again, hold up to the camera, etc. So, I mean, come on, we'll start with Mario. Mainly because he's just so iconic, isn't he? And I would say probably the kind of the main guy, and also he's the face of Nintendo, isn't he? He's plastered everywhere. So go on, we'll start with that. So again, just holding this up to the camera there, because we didn't really take a good old deep dive, but just look at that. He is there, I think, just with his hand up there, just actually, I would say, just stop what you're doing, guys. Don't take me on. If you do, I'm just gonna whoop your ass. So yeah, lovely stance there, really, really cool. And here we go. So you've got shoot bouncing fire. Whoa! So you can press B to shoot those balls. Oh my god. And I guess there you go, that's him shooting out his fireball to take out enemies. Again, I'll just try and hold that a little bit closer there, but yeah, really, really awesome shot there. All that fire effect going in the direction of the enemy and attacking him that way. I think that's really, really works. Yeah. You can also, you can also repel stuff as well, which I think is really cool. Yeah, and oh my gosh, and you can, I guess, repel some of, I don't know, other characters' attacks, I guess, and fling them around, apparently, yeah. So there we go. We've got Mario, I think, just kind of like repelling something there. Which is awesome. Yeah, really, really lovely. And again, it just gives you a breakdown of how you perform that move. So yeah, really, really lovely. I really do like how they have gone into a deep dive breakdown of that. Yeah. You can also, jump, using the up, I think on the joystick there of the nunchuck, and press B at the same time for attack. So really, really lovely. I guess that's probably comes into play there, where you have got that multi-level system and you can just kind of jump and then boom, attack your enemy there from the ground. So yeah, really well up and then into the ground. So yeah, really awesome mechanic there. Yeah, that is exactly what he's doing, I think. Yeah. Oh, and then look at the final smash as well. So I guess that's kind of like his finishing move there. Look how much fire and sparks and lightning is used there. Great action shot. How awesome. Yeah, I love that. Wow. Yeah, here we go. Launch a fiery blast. Yeah, oh my god. Wow, okay. Yeah, really, really awesome. And a great old screenshot at that. He is really in motion there, isn't he? Taking out his opponent. So yeah, spot on. Really nice mechanic there. And yeah, great one for Mario. Lovely, lovely. All right then, so again, we've got to do Bowser, haven't we? We've got to do Bowser. Should we have a look at his attacks? So yeah, wow. First of all, again, let's just appreciate his character model there. Now, he's definitely giving you the eye. He's such a massive character, isn't he? So I think he's just like probably looking down at all you people going, oh, come on, do you think you can take me out? Nah. Yeah, and the way he kind of is, just kind of got his head turned to the side there, but kind of like looking up. Yeah, it really is an awesome shot. Really lovely. And I just rate Bowser. I think, like, when I was like playing Mario Kart, like back in the day, Mario Kart was quite a big one for me on the Nintendo Wii. For some reason, I would always choose Bowser. I don't know why. I think he's just really cool. He's got like a really cool character model, with the spikes on his shell there. Again, like his eyebrows always, pretty looking down. He's always kind of got like a menacing look to him. And I was always quite attracted to that. I don't know why. So yeah. But yeah, there he is. Really, really awesome. And so we've got, okay, yes, here we go. Oh, we got a grab here, so we can grab opponents, a leap and crunch onto them. Wow. So yeah, here we go. There is him just grabbing that opponent and then basically doing a belly flop on him. How crazy is that? Yeah, really lovely. Oh, look at that. We've got like an additional like spinning attack there as well, which is really awesome. Pressing up on the joystick there and B at the same time, I believe. Yeah, to get a kind of like an awesome spinning attack. Nice. And oh, look, it looks like we might have a high up crunch. Wow, okay. Unexpecting to unexpect foes. Ooh, okay. That looks interesting. It looks like a roly-poly type motion there. So yeah, really nice. But I do like the grab mechanic that he's got there. Just kind of like grabbing them and then crunching them. Yeah, really lovely. And again, then this is his finishing move. What have we got? Oh yeah, wow. That's his finishing move. You can transform into a Giga Bowser. Whoa, okay, that's awesome. And there he is. Look at him, he's massive, isn't he? Wow, just towering over everyone in his path. Yeah, awesome. Honestly, this manual, guys, is crazy. How lovely is this? Well done, Nintendo. Really, really awesome. Can you imagine as a little kid, and you're on the Wii, looking at which character to be, and then, you've got this to help you out, to give you a bit of a breakdown of what each character can do. I love that, how you can have a little bit of physical along with your software. How awesome is that? Yeah, really, really great, and an awesome character model at that. Again, I'll just hold that a little bit closer there, just so you can see him kind of like looking down, ready to take on his enemies. Yeah, lovely, really good. Yoshi, Wario, yeah, I'll be here all day if I was to stop on everyone. So just ones that are going to capture my eye, my gaming eye. Yeah. So we've got to stop on Donkey Kong. Yeah, we've got to stop on Donkey Kong, haven't we? Yeah, absolutely iconic character. And again, I would say Donkey Kong was also another one where I would just choose for many games. For example, Mario Kart. I don't know why, it was always kind of like the bigger character that I would choose for that game. You would think it would actually slow the kart down, and it probably did a little bit, but I quite liked the bigger character on screen because I could just see it more easily. I think that was the way I interpreted that. And again, the bigger characters also just kind of appeal to me. Yeah, and again, Donkey Kong always has that kind of like menacing look, I feel. So yeah, I think that is definitely what attracted to me. And then again, look at this awesome character model here. Lovely. Now, he's actually, I would say, more focused. He's got more of a focused I would say, expression there. He's just eyeing down his opponent. He's not really giving too much away, which I appreciate, I like. But you know he means business, doesn't he? Just kind of the way he's standing, he's kind of got his fist there. So focused, but ready to attack, and I really like that. Yeah, lovely. And again, wow. So it looks like we've got a charging punch here. So you can charge up the punch and then boom, go straight in for a good old headshot, I would like to say. So yeah, there we go. We've got that one there, really nice. And then this one kind of looks like a shoulder barge. Or we've got a whack, I believe it is. Yeah, there we go. It's like a shoulder barge, whack straight into your enemy as well. Lovely, great mechanic, I would say. Yeah, fantastic. Wow, we got oh, we've got to slap the ground. Okay, nice. And send nearby foes into the air. Nice. Okay, so we've got and then, whoa, I guess all the enemies are just going up into the air, not knowing what they're doing, probably spinning around, and players are having to try to reset where they are. Yeah, so that sounds like a really awesome mechanic there as well. And again, I think I mentioned it in my previous video, I am just kind of going on this literally from the book itself. I've only probably dabbled with this game for maybe, I would say, 15 minutes or so, just 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, when I can at my gaming community. So yeah, I can't give any kind of like full in-depth thoughts on this game, but just by looking at this manual, yeah, it's just screaming like, wow, yeah, these characters can pull off some really badass moves. Let's go. So this is a definite pickup for me. I'm just borrowing this at the moment, but definite pickup just by looking at this manual. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love the, like I said, slap the ground. So yeah, and again, let's just appreciate that character model there. And again, guys, me, pause the video if you need to for my artist in the room as well. So yeah, really nice. Diddy Kong there. I think Diddy Kong and where was it? Yeah, Kirby there. They're just in it for the laugh. They're just in it for the laugh. They don't care. They're just in it for the fun and games. So yeah, really, really awesome there. And again, we'll just keep flicking through. You know what, guys? I might have a quick sip of coffee. Come on. Join me. You know what I mean? Lovely. Okay, now I have to stop on Samus, don't I? I mean, what a badass character. Very iconic character for, I say, the NES, I would say, era, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, there were some great games. And unfortunately, I am, again, somebody that hasn't played them, but would love to have a good old bash at them for sure. just watching YouTube and some of my favorite YouTubers just say, rate this game so highly, really screams to me that I've got to go out and check this out for sure. And again, with a Nintendo Wii, you can play GameCube games. So I think there may be a few GameCube pickups that you can play with Samus there. So yeah, definitely on the cards. So again, recommendations in, please. Let me know maybe what is the best game to jump in, because I know there has been multiple in the series. So yeah, but here we go. Oh my god, yes. So we have got a charge. So it looks like we have got a charge attack. We can charge up probably like one of his bullets or whatever it is in his hand, and then straight out there to just get a good old attack on the enemy there. So that's that charge bubble there, I believe, which is really awesome. Yes, here we go. Like we've got a lot. Yes, there we go. Like a missile. I think I really got good at that for the limited time I have had on this game. It worked well for me because I wasn't really getting that good kind of like the in close melee combat, but with the kind of like weapons that I had and the ammunition, I was able to kind of stand back a little bit, aim and shoot, and that seemed to work well for me. So when there were people kind of like having a little brawl over here, I was just standing here and I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep firing, and it seemed to be working for me. So yeah, that was actually worked really well for me. And I'll just hold that up there. Looks like you've got a missile there that can go and take down foes, as I think they're calling it in this game. So nice, really cool. Yeah. Oh, spin upwards. Yes, I did have a little dabble with that, I think. Though I did manage to kind of get him to spin a little bit and then crash land to just kind of take out enemies in the path, which I thought was a really cool mechanic there. And drop a small, yes. And I also found that very helpful as well. You could drop small bombs and they were timed. So, you drop it there, sneak away as much as you could. And then all of a sudden it would go off and, there's another little brawl going on down there. That's the whole brilliance of this game, especially if you're going 4-player. Yeah, really, really good. And again, look, here we go. The final smash. Oh, and it looks like, there's a laser that is coming out there of Samus. Yeah, out of his suit. I'm just gonna laser everyone in his path to smithereens. Yeah, look how awesome that is. And his stance. Look at his stance. Yeah, wow. Really loving the backdrop as well. Really, really awesome. It's that lovely dark, deep blue fading into a bit of navy there. And then, boom, his laser coming out there. What a stance. Yeah, lovely. Really, really awesome. So yeah, fantastic. And like I said, if I stop on everyone, we're going to be here all day. Fox, I did appreciate the character model in my last one. A gun as well, so I will have to actually maybe have a little go with Fox if I ever get a chance to go on it in the near future, because I think I got on with kind of the gun mechanics in this game a lot better than straight up brawling. So yeah, there we go. But, oh, yes. And, guys, this is where it kind of, like, dabbles with a little bit of Pokemon. Yeah, now, I would like to stop at everyone. But I will go with Pikachu because I have got some lovely little Pikachu cards that I would like to just kind of give a little bit of a reference to. Because I love how this manual, I would say, has really captured that early kind of like 2000s, late 1990s vibe with the Pokemon characters, wouldn't you agree? So like Pikachu is like, he's cute, but that he actually could really do some damage. And like, I picked up this card here because he is like giving it that cutesy phase and that face and all that jazz, but I don't know, can you see some resemblance? Maybe it's just me, but I do think they have kind of captured that era really well with all these Pokemon here. So yeah, the way that like Pikachu's like up, but can actually mean business, yeah. And again, I think this one kind of, the actual art style here represents it a little bit better. But again, very, very cutesy. Yeah, but actually, and I've said it, I'm going to keep saying it, but, could do some damage. Yeah, so I just thought I'd hold that up there. Really, really awesome. And it just kind of captures that that era, I think, which is really lovely. And again, we'll just have a little look at Pikachu's I would assume electricity that is gonna absolutely blast everywhere. So yeah, oh wow, okay, yeah, it straight away we've got a release, a jolt of electricity, and here he is, just, yeah, there we go, smashing out that electricity there. How lovely. Again, just to take out enemies in his path. That's how it's done, Pikachu. I love that. And again, what have we got here? A boost. Oh, okay, boost attack with speed and power by holding the B button. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we've got a boost attack there. Probably just, where is it? He is probably stationary, and then boom, you can just kind of, I guess, jet into an enemy there to take them out, which is really nice. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, what's that one? Okay, call forth a huge bolt of lightning. Okay, wow, okay, so it looks like you can just call a massive bolt of lightning from the sky there. Look at that, yes. And again, just I can't even think of it. I was going to say splitherate, obliterate, whatever. You know me with my artsy game of words. And just crash land all that electricity all over the floor to take out your enemy. Yeah, really awesome mechanic there. Nice, nice, nice. And again, just holding that up for you there just to get a better shot. There's the electricity. And then, yeah, I guess taking out the enemies, which is really nice. Yeah, and then you've got your final smash, which is a volt attack. Wow, okay, yeah, so generate a high current electricity. Wow, and use it to control the stick to zoom around the stage. Wow, okay, so I think you have full control of that, I guess, this vault. And again, you have full control, and then, yeah, you've got an enemy that's been giving you some jip, and then boom, yeah, that's how it's done, baby. Karma is up. So yeah, really, really awesome. Love that there. Fantastic. Again, there you go, all the other Pokemon there. And again, I think he is kind of giving it that kind of like, you know, early 2000s vibe. Yeah, really nice. Just the way they're standing and their positioning, and yeah, really, really lovely. I like that a lot. Really nice. Yeah, just coming into the end there, Sonic, which is really nice, just down there. So yes, Snake. I can't believe they even had Snake on this as well. Isn't it crazy? But yes, there we go. And coming in there. Was there a Sonic though? Did I miss Sonic? Because like I said, I had quite a good time playing with Sonic. So maybe they don't go through every single character here, or did I just miss him? Oh, okay. Interesting. Because there definitely is a Sonic on this game. I was very good at getting him to charge up his little spin and then boom. But it doesn't look like they've gone into that. But anyway, nevertheless, they did do a very lovely deep dive of all the characters and the mechanics, you know, that they could pull off in the game, which I think is really, really lovely. What a fantastic piece. And back in the day, how beautiful would it have been, you know, sitting down, ready with your friends. You've got the book on the table here, having a little look of who you're going to play as, maybe have a quick little look at the mechanics first, and then, whoa, you go straight into it and have a fantastic time. Yeah, and a badass one at that. But anyway, guys, yeah, I just thought I would go into a little bit more depth with this manual today because it was so lovely. I was actually so surprised how awesome this was. So yeah, it had to have a second video, I'm sorry, and probably future ones to come once I've had a bit more time in the game, yeah, once I've hooked up this bad boy, yeah. And yeah, maybe when I go to hook up the Wii, I could maybe do a video on how I do that and best connections to do it on a cheap budget, because, you know, I'm not, you know, spending hundreds of pounds on these YouTube videos and getting it all set up. No, it is very much just me talking to the camera on a bit of a budget. Yeah, so, you know, there might be some people out there who are very much in the same position as me, wanting to build up a little bit of a collection. You don't want the latest and greatest TV or an old one for the specific connections, but you know, I have maybe some tips and tricks to help you with that, so yeah. Anyway, guys, wow, that is me. That is the Artsy Game. I think that was a really fun video today, and of course I'll catch you on next one. Over and out.